Christmas Day, I'm out in a hotel room eating Burger King because it was the only thing open. And that's when I came to, to that point where, am I going to ruin another marriage? Am I going to settle for misery? Am I going to end up dead because I constantly black out and drive? From the heart of Long Island, we are inside the GP studios. This is the Primal Mindset, and we are powered by Gold Primal Lifestyle, Fitness, and Apparel. I got my confidence hoodie on right now. Head to goprimalusa.com, use code GPNation, and start wearing the mindset so you can be the best for the ones that need you the most. This is the Primal Mindset alongside Jenna. We are on NGBN TV. Man, exciting stuff. Just able to go available on Roku, Fire TV, Amazon Fire, I should say. Now on all Android devices, we are available. So please go there, download the app, start helping us in the mission to save men's lives every day. And this episode is brought to you by the Daily Grind Beard Company. I love these products. Obviously, I use them. You can tell my beard looks amazing. If you head to dailygrindbc.com, use code Gold Primal, you will get 15% off all their products. So please go support those who support this show. Excited to announce a new partnership with Momentous Supplements. I've been using this supplements for a few years now. I actually had the owner on the show about a year ago or so, Jeff Byers, former NFL player, awesome guy. I'll put the link to that show in the show notes. Actually want to try to reach out and have him on again. But this company is awesome. They got expert team, behind the scenes, pretty much leading. Dr. Andrew Huberman is leading the way. That guy is legit. If you haven't, heard him or seen him, I don't know where you've been, but go check him out. So yeah, if you go to livemomentous.com, the website, and use GoPrimal15, you will get 15% off all their products. And like I said, I've been using these for a few years now. So they got like really legit stuff. So go check them out. And please, again, support those who support this show. And yeah, we're going to come back after this quick break and go into my sobriety journey. So we'll be back after these messages.
What is your daily grind? For the working man, it's a symbol of pride and perseverance. Daily grind is more than beard care. It's a ritual for the hard-working men who face each day head-on. Your daily grind defines the world you live in. Handcrafted in Texas, our products are designed for the man who values his beard as much as his character. Join a brotherhood where beards aren't just grown but celebrated. Embrace your daily grind with strength, style, and a great beard. What is your daily grind?
Drinks are fun, but alcohol isn't. Meet ProofNoMore.com, the #1 marketplace for the best non-alcoholic craft beverages. We offer the largest selection of non-alcoholic beers, NA wines, zero-proof spirits, and mocktails. So if you're in the mood for a rewarding brew or a cocktail without the booze, give Proof No More a try. Live more, proof less at ProofNoMore.com.
You're watching the exclusive sneak peek of NGBN TV. Like never before, streaming content for men is now available, with more to come. Join us on this journey as we introduce you to content creators and shows that are here to inspire, educate, entertain, celebrate, and support men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. We can't do this without you, so please enjoy this sneak peek, but also share it with your friends and family, and help us connect with companies, organizations, brands, or nonprofits who align with our mission to save men's lives. This is the NGBN TV Sneak Peek.
Welcome everyone out there to See I Am Me. I am your host, Rashawn Warren. Welcome to our community where you can embrace your authenticity, set ambitious goals, and achieve success. Together, let's empower and continuously improve our standing in the world. This show is for you. This show is geared to give you some perspective from other people who are just living their lives and experiencing things on a daily basis. You will hear for some people who have made it really, really far in their career, and they'll give you some ideas of how to continue to push forward. You'll hear from some individuals who have transitioned into other jobs after their primary career has ended. It's all about you, to give you the ideal of what you can be in order to become your greater self. Welcome to See I Am Me. I look forward to seeing you. Out.
All right, we are back inside the GP studio. This is the Primal Mindset. Alongside Jenna, I am Chris Fontana, and we are on NGBN TV. It's been an exciting few days, actually, man. We had a sneak peek where we got to meet all the show hosts. We had it was an 8-hour live, and just became available on all the Android devices. We're on Roku, Amazon Fire, like I said, and it's really exciting times and really starting to really come like a reality of being on a network and being a part of a network. So just really, really excited about that. So please, if you haven't, download the app today and start helping us in the mission to save men's lives every day. All right. So December 25th, 2017, my last drink, and I've mentioned it quite a few times, how I hit 6 years sobriety, and it's a Christmas miracle every year, but I kind of want to bring you back to the beginning, to how it came to that point of being in a hotel room eating Burger King on Christmas night. So back in high school, I was a normal kid. I played sports. We'd party on the weekends and start drinking. I probably was around 16 or so when I would start to drink and actually get drunk. And like I said, man, it was normal. You party on the weekends. And that was it. It wasn't, I didn't have blackouts. I didn't, go hardcore with, hard liquor and stuff like that. It was just a normal kids hanging out, drinking beers and stuff like that, and, there was some issues going on with me as far as dealing with the loss of my father, who, passed away right before going into high school. I was at the end of 8th grade when he passed, and then that summer, turning 14 and then going into high school, it's a tough time to not have your father. So there was a lot of issues going on inside me that I didn't deal with, and I don't want to say that started my alcoholism, because it didn't. I think just not dealing with some of those issues played a role in it. Because like I said, in high school, I was still in my familiar settings. I still had family around. I still had friends that I grew up with, that was still around. So, it was, safe. It was comfortable for me. So I didn't really have to deal with anything. I didn't really have too much adversity as far as, dealing with life, after that, without my father. So it was a lot of stuff that I kind of kept inside. That big chip on my shoulder was getting bigger as I was going through high school and playing sports, and he wasn't there to see me. So that definitely, I think, played a role in it. So like I said, man, graduated high school with the hopes of going to college and graduating, just like my brother just previously did. And, he was 4 years ahead of me. So he graduated college when I graduated high school. And going to college, that's when things kind of took a turn for the worse, and you're out on your own. You're a man, 18 at this point. That's when, you need your father around, and I remember going to college and seeing all the other, my roommates' fathers were there, dropping them off. Kids around there had their fathers walking around campus. And I remember just being pissed off about that, and it wasn't their fault, but to me, I had that why me mentality, that victim mentality, poor me, and that's when it kind of started. And, being in college, you don't have that supervision, so I was drinking a lot, and I noticed, people started kind of giving me that reputation of being that loudmouth from New York, and drinks a lot, gets drunk. So, to me, I kind of went with it. Um, and, obviously it wasn't a surprise. I failed out of college that first year, and that's when the feelings of being a disappointment, the depression, it really started to hit me, being a disappointment to my father. So once I was, hit 19, I was already, going to bar, using my brother's ID, going to bars. This is when, blackouts started happening already, just taking shots all the time. And to me, again, still thinking it was normal because that's what me and my friends did. But um, it seemed like maybe I was, you know, doing it too much, too where it was affecting relationships with people. I started noticing people not wanting to hang out with me, not wanting to invite me places, and I think at 22 it was my first really official rock bottom, on a blackout, driving drunk, crashed my Jeep, and to this day, man, I thank God every day that I never hurt anyone in that accident. Um, I just hurt myself, had reconstructive knee surgery. That was the first of a reconstruction surgery to alcohol. But like I said, man, I thank God every day because I did not learn from that accident. I kept drinking throughout the years. You know, multiple parties and events and weddings and stuff that I don't even remember. Everything I went to, I had to have a drink. Every, you know, situation I was in is like, where could I get the next drink? It was just a constant um feeling to kind of just always numb myself. And as years went on and I gained, a lot of weight and, didn't want to see people, I would go out and the only way to combat that was drink and numb myself, and you know, pretty much it had a hold on me until I wasn't able to get sober until I was 38. Um, and here we are again at a situation where I find myself, where do I settle for a life of misery, or I refuse to settle in life, and I've talked about it before when the Primal Mindset was born years before. Getting over the anxiety and the depression and the weight gain, I think really trained my mind to, when I was in this point again, that training of the mind kicked in and was like, man, this is not you. I'm going to refuse to settle, man. And the Christmas Eve on my last drink was an absolute shit show, and I don't remember much, but I remember, we were at my brother's house in Connecticut, and we drove back to Long Island. I don't remember the ride at all, but this is my story, so I have no shame. I pissed myself, or I don't know how many times, but pissed myself that day, that night, in my wife's car, and she told me get out. So Christmas Day, I'm out in a hotel room eating Burger King because it was the only thing open. And that's when I came to to that point where, am I going to ruin another marriage? Am I going to settle for misery? Am I going to end up dead because I constantly black out and drive? And I said, no, that's not me, and I walked into the rooms of AA, and I'm forever grateful for AA. They preach all the time, one day at a time. Oh, that and that training of the mind I had, where I wake up today, I go today. That immediately resonated with me when I heard that, and it just became, I wake up today, I go today, I don't drink today. And that was the mindset. It was being in AA, it taught me about camaraderie, having support, and I remember someone in AA said, because I know AA is not for everyone. For the first 3 years of my sobriety, I did stick with it. But from what I did learn from them is camaraderie and having support and asking for help. And if I didn't have that, I don't think I would have stayed sober. And when COVID hit, then we had the Zoom meetings, and I stayed with that. And then that's when I kind of really formed my own, my own brand and my own, group, where I was like, you know what, let's have GP Nation, man. Let's help guys. And then ultimately Ian Hill from the CEO of NGBN reached out to me, a few years back, saw my story, and, being part of NGBN, having that team, that camaraderie, that support, where, I can probably reach out to any one of those guys and say, hey man, I'm not doing great. I feel like I need to drink something. I'm sure they would be there in a second, and so whether it's AA or another organization or another group, whatever it is, man, and you need to go get help, find that support system, because you're not going to be able to do it on your own, and I thank God every day, man, that I never killed myself or anyone else, because that's where I was headed. I was either going to be dead or in jail the rest of my life for killing someone else. And now on, 6 years of sobriety, it wasn't a coincidence when I got sober in 2017, 4 months later, whatever it was, my wife tells me she's pregnant with our first kid. That's not a coincidence, and, he was born, I just hit a year of sobriety. He was born, a few weeks after that. That's not a coincidence. Being there for my stepson, who's 24 now, he's an adult, but, he's seen me at my worst, being there for him, being a good role model for him, helping him out, in this next chapter of his life. That's not possible if I'm not sober, and having the birth of our second kid, that's not going to happen if I'm not sober. We have a house, we have a beautiful family. They're my why. I get up every day and be my best for them. That doesn't happen if I'm not sober. And it all started with that realization that I had to get help. This was not my life. This is not who I am. And I had to find help. I couldn't do it on my own. And if anyone is having any issues or any problems or, anything where they're not even sure if they need help, reach out to me anytime. There's apps on the phones. I believe it's called Meeting Guide, where you just punch in your zip code and it's going to show you AA meetings everywhere. I mean, I was shocked when you go on there and you can see how many meetings are just around your area. And you walk in, man, they'll greet you with open arms, man. They'll see you. They'll see the pain. I remember a guy said, man, no one comes in here on a winning streak. So they'll see you and they'll embrace you and they'll help you. And, it'll change your life. So, if anyone is having any problems with alcohol or drugs, reach out to me anytime. But yeah, definitely look for help, because it will save your life. It will change your life. I'm an example of that. And, I thank God every day, man, that I was able to put that drink down. So that is kind of my story. And I just hope that it's able to help, someone else. And, please, again, reach out anytime. So let's just take another quick break.
Hey, this is Chris Rubio, host of The Rubio Method and Decades on NGBN.TV. I just finished a workout. I'm all hot and sweaty, and it reminded me, let me tell them about Chris Fontana's gear, Go Primal USA. It's a mindset, it's apparel, it's everything. You need to check it out if you have the Go Primal mindset. GoPrimalUSA.com and use the code Rubio10, that's Rubio10, for a discount on all gear.
Hello, my name is Charles Schultz, host of The Edge of Greatness. I hope you choose to join me on a journey into discovering the greatness in your life through the exploration of 7 pillars: purpose, mindset, resilience, discipline, commitment, people, and courage. Hope to see you there.
What is your daily grind? For the working man, it's a symbol of pride and perseverance. Daily grind is more than beard care. It's a ritual for the hard-working men who face each day head-on. Your daily grind defines the world you live in. Handcrafted in Texas, our products are designed for the man who values his beard as much as his character. Join a brotherhood where beards aren't just grown but celebrated. Embrace your daily grind with strength, style, and a great beard. What is your daily grind?
All right, we are back here inside the GP studios. This is the Primal Mindset, and this brings us to the LI Matters segment, brought to you by Go Primal USA. Lifestyle and fitness apparel. Head to goprimalusa.com. Use code GP Nation and start wearing the mindset to be the best for the ones that need you the most. And I got an exciting guest coming on. He's a childhood friend. From the same hometown. He is the founder of Long Island Prep. I wanted him to come on and kind of talk about this. He's a sponsor of the show and proud to have him on. So let's bring him on.
Hey, Chris, what's up, man?
What's going on, Paul? How's it going?
Dude, you got a cool little operation going there. I got to get some pointers, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, man. Well, I'll definitely help you out.
Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, good to see you, man. But I wanted to have you come on because I know you got some big things coming out for Long Island Prep. So I just wanted to have you come on and talk about it.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. So yeah, we just launched our Prep Academy, which, for professional development and community awareness for all these issues, for substance abuse, mental health awareness, things like that. All the things we're working on at Long Island Prep, and I know you're working on with Go Primal. So that's one thing we want to get educators and parents around learning about these things, so we can raise awareness and prevention and intervention. So we just received a grant from Suffolk County, the opioid disbursement program, so we can give our services to up to 10 districts for free. So we want people to contact us. Yeah, bro. So give us a call, email me, longislandprep.org. You can reach out to me and I will help get these programs in your school. The other thing, we have our Mental Health Matters events coming up in May for Mental Health Awareness Month. You and I got to talk about that, Chris, because we definitely want you to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got some really great guests coming to speak. Yeah, we're going to honor the PS I Love You girls, Brooke and Jamie DePalma, for all the great work they're doing for suicide prevention. We have Jackie the Joke Man Martling coming out to do some comedy. Paul Frey from New York Jets. Yeah, dude. We got Ray Cash Care, the guy from Captain Phillips, the Navy SEAL. He's coming out. So it's going to be a great event on May 23rd at Mulcahy's for Mental Health Awareness Month. So we got a lot going on.
Nice, man. That's awesome, man. I definitely want to check that out and looking forward to that. And yeah, man, thanks for coming on. I'm glad you kind of be able to talk a little bit and maybe we can make this kind of a spot where you come in every once in a while just to give some updates.
Bro, it would be my pleasure, Chris. You're doing amazing work. Like you said, we're childhood friends, and just to hear your story every day, it gives me inspiration. I think you're doing just an awesome, awesome thing here. So keep it up. And anything I can do to help you, obviously, you guys just reach out anytime, brother.
Thanks, you, man. I appreciate that. And thanks again for coming on. I'll talk to you soon, man.
You got it, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, man. All right. That was Paul Vecchione. Like I said, man, childhood friend, grew up together in West Islip here. And, man, yeah, definitely proud of him and what he's doing. He takes as much pride in being from Long Island as I do. He's a teacher and just really looking to help kids and the community and, doing really good stuff, man. So looking forward to having him come on more and talk more about it. So, yeah, that was part of the Long Island Matters segment. We also have Proof No More, non-alcoholic beverage company. They pretty much anything you can think of, wine, spirits, all these types of beers, IPAs, pale ales. They got Guinness, pretty much anything you can think of, non-alcoholic. And obviously that's something I need. It's great to have because, it makes me be able to enjoy things again, going fishing with the fellas, having a nice steak, at a party, you can enjoy something that's non-alcoholic and kind of, be able to relax and feel good without having that relapse, without, going in that tailspin. So it's, I love Proof No More. Check them out, proofnomore.com. Also, Eat Better Meals, a food delivery service here on Long Island. These guys have awesome, delicious meals. They're packed with protein, which as men, we need that protein to keep that muscle. And man, you can customize your meals. You want big ones, small ones. So they easily can keep track of your calories if that's something that you want to be aware of. They're on the MyFitnessPal app. So like everything is so convenient about that company. So you check them out, eatbettermeals.com, use code GoPrimal25, get 25% off your first order. So that was today's episode. I kind of dove into a little bit about my sobriety journey. 6 years is something that I'm proud of, and it's going to continue. There's no way in hell that I'm going back to the drink. I have to be the best for the ones that need me the most. And, like I said, anyone that is looking to better themselves and needs help, just please reach out anytime. And we can make it together. So I want to thank you to the sponsors. We have Gold Primal, Lifestyle Fitness Apparel, Long Island Prep, which you just heard from Paul, Eat Better Meals, Proof No More, and the guys from the Daily Grind Beard Company. Go check them out so you can look as good as me. And our new partnership with Momentous. Go check them out, livemomentous.com. Use code GoPrimal15 for 50% off all their awesome supplements. So that was today's show, and I will catch you guys soon.